It will be interesting to hear what your thoughts are about socialism, capitalism, what works, or which part of what works, and how you've seen the world around you change over your illustrious 50 plus year career, and what do you think are the nuances required in today's form of capitalism to continue to work?
I had the fortune of working in France in early 70s, and as a student I was a strong leftist because my father was a high school teacher. We were 8 children, and he was a great admirer of Jawaharlal Nehru. And every day, of course, as you know, Nehru believed in socialism. And every day we were fed a very staple diet of socialism. So we'd all become strong socialist, leftist, not communist, but strong leftist. But when I went to France, my whole edifice of socialism and leftism crumbled because I saw clean roads, I saw prosperity, I saw most advanced trains running on time, I saw prosperity everywhere, lots of food, well-clothed people, healthy people, and all of that. Therefore, I was transformed from a confused leftist to a determined, compassionate capitalist. Now, what do I mean by a determined, compassionate capitalist? I believe that capitalism based on the twin pillars of free market and entrepreneurship is the only solutions to any country to solve its problem of poverty. There is no other ism. Let me assure you, there is no other ism. I have studied reasonably deeply. So anybody who says other way may not be telling the whole truth. So what you need is free markets where government doesn't interfere, and second, entrepreneurship where government goes out of its way to encourage the entrepreneurs to run their enterprises legally and ethically, so government becomes a fair and transparent regulator. Now that's on the government side. On the other hand, on the side of the entrepreneurs, they have to realize that they are the evangelists for capitalism, because by and large capitalism is still new in India. It's not yet been fully accepted, particularly in politics. So therefore, I'm not an entrepreneur today, but at least the entrepreneurs of today have to realize that it's not just sufficient for them to seek free market and encouragement for entrepreneurship, but they have to bring fairness, transparency, and accountability to running their enterprises. They have to ensure that when they take their decisions, They have to look at whether the poorest or the lowest level employee in the company is made better by the decisions they take. They have to pay their taxes honestly. They have to contribute a certain percentage of their profits to the betterment of the society. So, in other words, not only should they seek to grow their revenues and their profits, which is very legitimate, but at the same time, they have to become an integral part of the society to lift the society to a higher level. That's what I term compassionate capitalism. So I think that is my view. Compassionate capitalism is the only solution for a poor country like India to become a prosperous country. Not socialism, not communism, none of those.
So, classical economic theory, if you were to say what Adam Smith started off economics of the modern world, he believed that every individual doing what is best for them and being selfish, the opposite of altruism, is net positive for the ecosystem at large. So, when you're talking about benevolence in capitalism, are you saying that the anomalies of capitalism or people who have done exceedingly well, they need to be benevolent in particular, or are you talking about society at large?
No, I think you're right. What Adam Smith said was the fact that you have bacon on your table is not because of the benevolence of the butcher. It is because of his own self-interest. However, while self-interest will drive every one of us to do what is best for ourselves, there are rules and regulations laid down by the government which ensures that I do not tread on your feet. I do not compromise the interest of the society. I pay my taxes properly. I follow every rule of the land. The moment I follow every rule of the land, the moment I am a good citizen, then I am absolutely free to maximize my profit. So that is the kind of equilibrium, economic equilibrium that you and I would want